Hey, it's Dragon Feather, and I'm here to show you guys. My tiles for my travel altar are finally done, and I'm going to show them to you and then teach you how to make them if you're not in a ceramics class, like what you can use to make like hardened versions of what I have. So here's fire and water, and this one's glossy and this one isn't. This one is more soft. I used a different texture on each one, partially because the supplies are limited in that class because we can't afford very much at our school at the moment, which I have a feeling is like every school. This is air and earth, and this one has gloss and this one has no gloss on it except the black in the middle. Spirit, which is the heptagram with the squiggle in it, and then the god and the goddess. Now I just made these for my travel altar. And something you can do on a smaller scale is you can use modeling clay. And sorry for the noise. But modeling clay is really, really cheap, and they come in little blocks like this. And if you're making things for your travel altar, you won't really need more than this. These are just some of the colors I have. I have a lot more than this. But they come in little blocks like this. This is just one company. It's called Claytoon. I prefer ones that come like in blocks, like already separated, because this clay is really cold, and in order to make it to where you can model with it, you have to make it warm and squishy and stuff. And some things that I made like in a few seconds with the clay beforehand, I made this ankh really fast that I'm going to fire in the oven. And all this clay you can stick in your oven and it'll dry hard like this. Like if you listen to them next to each other, like they're hard. And that's what will happen to this. And then another one that I made is earth. It's kind of droopy because I just made this. So really quick, really simple, really easy. And another thing that I did is, I don't know if you guys remember when I showed you on my candle holders, for my god and goddess candle holders, I painted one silver. And my sister finally got me some gold paint, so if you see, it's sitting right there. And it's all gold and all pretty, and my hands are all dirty from just making those things with clay. I mean, that's the only thing. It's hard to get it off your hands because clay is sticky and water doesn't stick to it because water is polar and clay is nonpolar. So it's hard to get it off your hands. So yep, I suggest having like a towel or like paper towel to scrub off to get it all off of your hands. Now you can get really, really fancy if you want to make really, really nice stuff. And you can get these tools, this toolkit, and this is just my sister's stuff that she has, you know, for her modeling stuff. And there's like a sponge in it, because you can use the sponge to smooth out the edges with a little bit of water. These right here with the wire is to cut the clay nicely. This is to also cut the clay nicely. This is like a wooden tool to use to like whittle things. The wooden thing in the middle is another tool to just like create like engravings on it and stuff. The metal part is another kind of cutting tool, also for like adding like lines in it that are like precise but long. The tool in here, the metal one right here, it's pointy at the top, and you can use it to like poke holes and draw, like almost like you would a pencil. And then this one is just like to carve out things. The top has different things. These are just different tools that you can use for the same thing. And this one is like, you use it to scrape the clay off the table once you're done with it. And I know that because I'm in ceramics, so we use those tools all the time. But yeah, there's really nothing to it. I'm using all of my tiles in my travel altar to represent the elements, spirit and the god and goddess. So that is what I'm doing. And they're small and they're tiny and they won't break. You can drop these things and they're so tiny and compact that they're not going to shatter. So I hope this helped. Wait, a place where you can get clay is like your local arts and crafts store, like Michael's, Joann Fabrics, or just like any artsy-fartsy store near your house or wherever you live. So that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope this helped, and I hope you guys have a fun time making your things instead of buying them, because when you make them, it's more from the heart and it means more. So Yes, until next time, blessed be, and bye.